Yeah, this ain't a Hollywood studio, and I'm certainly not a Hollywood pretty boy. This is Eddie Eldorado from the Gold Rush Motherlode channel on YouTube. And I'm broadcasting right in front of one of the original Pony Express buildings, the stable that was here back in 1861, I think. I might be a little bit wrong about that. And those old timers did not know that someday some person like me would be doing news from the Pony Express station 150 years later. But I'm doing it. So here's the news. The wagon train's coming up. We're going to be leaving out of Round Hill, Nevada, and taking a trip all the way down to Hangtown. It's a 6-day trip. And let me get this straight. I am not a spokesman for the wagon train. I just support them. I am not authorized to speak anything about what they do, okay? But I do ride the train. Have been doing it for a while. Who doggy, what a trip that is. So the wagon train's coming up. Go look up Highway 50 Association wagon train. I think you got enough time to register and come with us. We make several stops, notably at Fresh Pond. Look that up. Fresh Pond, California. And then we go to Pollock Pines, California. Big party down there. And then we head on down to Hangtown. Okay, I'll be riding a private wagon that was I already sponsored the wagon. Because I can. So Highway 50 Association wagon train. Look that up. Yeah, you got a couple weeks to register. If you're anywhere in California and you feel the gumption to come up here, I would highly advise it. This is their 76th year. It's living history rolling down the highway. No kidding. So look that up. Now out here, I already told you about the Knights of the Golden Circle. I told you a little bit about that. Look it up. There was an actual Civil War battle out here in Amador County, in a small town called Volcano. An actual Civil War battle, yeah. And the cannon that was used in that battle is still there. I think it's called Old Abe. Very interesting. Knights of the Golden Circle were everywhere around here back in the day. Because a lot of their relatives were from Missouri and out east. And a lot of miners out here had that philosophy. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, I'm just saying it's history. And it was so dangerous out here, there was one murder every 5 hours. And being a gunslinger out here was a very dangerous profession. So was being a miner. Because you didn't know who's going to jump you. Yeah, you got pockets full of gold. You don't know who's going to jump you. So as a precaution, in the fateful event that you did get jumped, the tradition was called burial money. Burial money. They would take their 45s, open it up, and you always leave one cylinder empty anyway, because you don't want it going off on you. They'd roll up a bill, put it in the cylinder that was not being used, and there's your burial money. part of history you probably never heard before, but now you're hearing it. So the Knights of the Golden Circle were out here, very active. And I'm calling this show Gold Porn for a reason. Gold porn? What the hell is that? Picking out rocks. Naturally. P-O-R-N. Porn. It ain't what you think, man. It ain't X-rated. Here's a jar of pay dirt. By estimation, there's about 6 ounces of gold in the flakes here. But I found out recently what's worth even more is this kind of quartz. Pure white quartz. They want to buy it and grind it up, turn it into silicon. That blew my mind. Like, what? My quartz is worth more than the gold? Are you kidding? Yeah, so far I've got an offer over $1 billion for all the quartz on my mine. I'm still kicking that around because I'm not sure if I want to do that. Are you going to turn down $1 billion? Well, how much do you need, brother? Yeah, I'm so old right now. I signed up for a senior dating site. It's called Carbon Dating. And if I'm lucky enough to get a date at my age, I ain't got to worry about meeting her parents. And from working out here on all the mines and stuff, I thought I had arthritis. I went to the hospital and the doctor said, nope. Not arthritis, pal. It's onset early rigor mortis. Okay. And sometimes when I go to the bar, local watering hole down here, all these youngsters come up to me and say, wow, you're a legend, man. Do you got a spirit animal? I said, yeah, they're extinct. No kidding. Oh, mama, little baby, love is short and short, and mama, little baby, love is short and bread. Oh, mama, little baby, love is short and short, oh, mama, little baby, love is short and bread. I bake it up nice, cut me a slice, I pour some sugar on me. I made you blush once or twice, and now you're sitting on my knee. Flies in the buttermilk of what do we do? Flies in the buttermilk, shoe fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk, 2 by 2. Flies in the buttermilk, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my loo, my love. A mama, little baby, love short and short. A mama, little baby, love short and bread. A mama, little baby, love short and short. A mama, little baby, love short and bread. Bake it up nice, cut me a slice, and pour some sugar on me. I made you blush once or twice, and now you're sitting on my knee. Yeah, I wrote that. Didn't copyright it. So whoever's watching this all over the world, if you can figure out the chord progression, have at it. Got my permission. I ain't got much longer left on this planet, so I might as well give back what I got, right? That's the way I look at it. So this program is called Gold Porn. You'll see it in the title. Picking out rocks now. Porn. Ain't that a kicker, man? Yeehaw. And as you can tell, this ain't no Hollywood production. It don't have to be. I prefer it this way because I don't have to edit nothing. What you see is what you get. And I got no sponsors except dirt. Dirt. Try it. And if you don't like my channel, well then don't watch it. Pretty freaking simple, right? At least I'm entertaining. I hope. I spent 40 years in the rock and roll business, interviewing all the major bands in the United States. Everybody. Joan Jett, Molly Hatchet, Guns N' Roses, and on and on and on. So I think I deserve to be a note slinger. Because I don't want to be a gunslinger. That ain't no fun. Both are equally rewarding. Right? So this is Eddie Eldorado from the Motherlode Gold Rush Show from the Pony Express station here in California, Motherlode Country. And you ain't never going to see another show like this, I guarantee you. You know, I see a lot of shows about Gold Rush, blah, blah, blah. Kevin Costner has never been out here as far as I know. Never. Paging Mr. Costner. Paging Mr. Costner. Where you pick up a white courtesy phone at the guest desk. You have a message from your personal trainer who is here to give you your lesson with Jazzercise with Wolves. Yeah. Kevin Costner ain't never been out here. I've never seen his crew out here. Never. You talk about the Gold Rush, Kevin, if you ever see this. How come you ain't never been here to the real Motherlode? Why? Is it too rough for you? Gonna hurt your little tootsies? Well, stay in Montana. Well, the men are men and the sheep are nervous.